Claude Monet was born on the 14th November in 1840 in the 9th arrondissement of Paris. Monet died of lung cancer on the 5th December in 1926 at the age of 86 and is buried in the Giverny Church Cemetery. The first picture is The Woman in the Green Dress. This painting of Camille, the woman in the green dress, features Claude Monet's young wife in a full-length portrait. The woman is dressed in a dress striped in green and black, with a strain and of rather light fabric that looks like silk, but considering the financial situation in which it was painted, it is not that likely the original was made in that material. The second picture is Women in the Garden. Women in the Garden by Claude Monet is large impressionistic painting done at a time when impressionistic painting wasn't held in high regard by the art community in Paris. A garden scene shows four people enjoying nature. All the figures are surrounded by trees, flowers, and grass, with a little blue sky shown in the upper right. The third picture is Woman in the Garden. This is a very early impressionist work by the group leader Claude Monet. The style at which flood the paintings of the impressionists who did most of their painting out of doors, directly from nature. He played the center role. Dressed in the fashion of the day, the figure of a lady was posed. The fourth picture is Jean Monet and his hobby horse. Monet and Camille's first son Jean was born in 1867. The little boy appeared in several of Monet's paintings during the family's early residence in Argentina. Monet has depicted his son atop of every toy playing in the privacy of the family's garden. The fifth picture is Springtime. In this painting, Monet was less interested in capturing a likeness than in studying how unblended depths of color could suggest the effect of brilliant sunlight filtered through leaves. During the early 1870s, Monet frequently depicted views on his backyard garden that included his wife Camille and their son Jean. The sixth painting is The Cliff and Edward. In Monet's painting, the cliff rises out of the water, having cool shadow, having warm, bright sunlight. Dwarfing the tiny birds with their orange tails with light between and around them. Monet focuses his attention in the hours of the light that reflects off the constantly shifting surface of the water and the soil. The seventh picture is Haystacks. The complementary colors orange and blue enrich the solid forms and cast shadows of the haystacks in the show. They stood in a field just to the west of Monet's house in Giverny, where he established his famous water lily. The eighth picture is The Scene at Giverny. This atmosphere unifies the picture with vaporous luminosity. Rather than focus on the trees, the line of the water or sky, Monet subsumes these individual shapes to a soft light that is the painting's true subject. The surface of the canvas becomes a decorative pattern of curving arabesque. The ninth picture is Water Lilies. In the 1890s, Monet developed a Japanese-style water garden around the pond at his home in Giverny, northwest of Paris. The garden became an outside studio for the artist, and the water lilies floating on the surface of the pond became the principal motif of his later paintings. The water lily pictures are the culmination of Monet's fascination with light and its changing effects of the natural environment. The 10th picture is Weeping Willow. This painting is one of 10 Weeping Willow paintings that he painted in his late 70s. Monet uses a restricted palette with this piece of artwork. He uses oranges, reds, and yellows instead of his usual pastel palette.